Okay, so we've got correct these sentences that we're going to start with. And what I'm seeing today is there's no dialogue, so this is going to be kind of easy. I think there's no speech tag in either of these. So let's look at number one. We've got, do you want mustard, onions, pickles, or cheese in your hot dog? And I want to tell you right now, the what you're going to want to focus on is I'm going to change the color. I'm going to make it bigger so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so what you want to focus on is this. You need to focus on commas. Okay, make sure you do. And then everything else should fall into place, really. There's nothing too complicated about it. Look at number two. This piece of pizza is too hot to eat. So you need to focus on, here we go. Move it down a little bit. Move it up a little bit. You need to focus on this. What in the world are those? Homophones, guys. Those are words that sound the exact same, but they mean something different and they're spelled different. So there's two, two, and two. There, and there. Through and through. Oh, there's so many homophones out there. You need to focus on those and get those right in this sentence. Okay, look at number three. It says, use context clues to determine the meaning of the bolded word. Now here's the word right here. Let me change that shape again. I want a square. So we got the word dermatologist. That's the focus here. What in the world does dermatologist mean? Well, when they say use context clues, that's just a fancy way of saying something quite simple, which is this. Use the rest of the words in the darn sentence to figure out what that word means. Because a lot of times this happens, doesn't it? When you're reading and you come across a word you might not know, but if you look at the sentence or the sentences around it and all those words that you do understand, it will help you figure it out. So when I look at this sentence, Brendan's mother took him to the dermatologist when he developed a strange rash. There are words in that sentence that will help me figure out what a dermatologist is. Even if I've never heard of that word before, I can figure it out by reading the rest of this sentence. So that's what you're going to want to do here. Number four, rhyming. Words that rhyme with rough. Why in the heck are we doing this? Because the whole point, guys, is they want to point out that there are different ways to spell words. There's a lot of different word patterns we use to spell words. And they're just kind of pointing it out by having you write down words that rhyme with rough in this case, so you can see the different spellings. Fiction or nonfiction? Every year on St. Patrick's Day, leprechauns dance in the moonlight at midnight. I don't know. Fiction or nonfiction? Well, you got to know what fiction is, and you got to know what nonfiction is. So it's basically, is it fact or is it made up? You decide. All right, have at it, guys.